guys, today I want to show you how you can go and use an equalizer, and I'm just going to use the Pro Q4 because I know that almost everybody has it. And right now I have an idea how it sounds with and without. We're just going to use the EQ and we're going to find, for example, bad frequencies and how you can go and sidechain it, but like an advanced way. But let's have a listen how it is with and without the EQ.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share, nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you're looking for that, can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share, nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you're looking for that,
You can hear right away that when I activate it, somehow the track becomes more glued, and we are just going to use the EQ. So I'm going to enable it, and let's go and take out everything, and let's go and one more time and use the Pro Q4. By the way, if you are using the Pro Q4 and you see this red guide, it says that some frequencies are clashing there, and if you want to activate it, you can go and click this one here. And now it is deactivated. Let's go and activate it again. Right now we have also the kick here, and if I go and open, and let's say I want to have a look only on the kick and on the 808, yeah, we have the kick, and if I go and click here, right now we are going to see that these frequencies are clashing, but I want to focus more here, and we see that some frequencies are clashing here. So what we are going to do, we are going to focus on the 808, and the technique that I want to show you is this one here. You go down and you use a low shelf. Let's go until like 280, somewhere there, 290. Put this one on 0 again, and we are going to use the dynamic EQ. And the thing is that we want to make this one spectral. Now the next step is really crucial, because if I go and leave it like this, you see it happens again. But if I go and activate it, now this happens only when the kick also is on the same time as in 808. Now let's go here and have also an idea of what we are taking out. You can hear right away that we have some, like the transient of the 808, we want this one, of course, but we want also the transient from the kick, which is a bit punchier. So what you want to do is go here on the next step and make the attack and release really quick. And to say the truth, I always love to drag this one a little bit down, because I want to have much more space there for the kick. And now let's go on the kick and have an idea if we want to fix something. Maybe this one here, but I just want to do it just a little bit, because I want the mix to have a lot of dynamic range there, and I don't want everything to be down just from EQing. Now let's go on the hi-hats. Here, for example, we have some frequencies that we don't need. And on the hi-hats, you can go most of the times until 500 Hertz, because you don't have so many information there, but still you see here that from the graph that something is there. And also here we have again this red thing that shows us something is happening there. Let's go make this one 12. So I think this frequency here, maybe we can go and attenuate. Take this one down just a little bit here, like 3 dBs there. And let's take this one also again down. And by the way, if you look carefully, you're going to see that almost like never just use the solo to find these bed frequencies. I just leave it also with the other track because I want to have an idea how everything sounds together. Again. Just a little bit here, maybe again, to have a little bit more control. Let's have a loop here only on this section. And now let's have a listen also on the snare. I'm going to solo all in the snare here. So we are seeing that we have a lot of information. Here right now, we can start to listen if we have some information from the snare. So I go and bring it down a bit. And now we are going to search if we have something that we can go and fix. Let's go and open them. And this is a great example that you can always keep in mind. Why? Because you don't have always to fix something. If it doesn't need to be fixed, you don't have to find problems to fix. So right now, this is a really great sample. I can go and just attenuate these small frequencies and open the QL bit. And we can call it a day. Now let's go on the instruments. Here the instruments are going to be a little bit tricky. So right now we have this organ. Let's go and focus only on the organ. And if I go and activate the bells and the arp, you're going to hear that a lot of things are happening here in this frequency region. Both of these instruments, the organ and the bells, occupy a lot of here, like at 500 Hertz. And if I go on the arps, again, we are seeing the same thing. So the question is how you are going to approach this mix. Let's start with a basic idea. Most of the times when you have a lot of organs and a lot of instruments, to say the truth, you are going to decide which one you think that is the main instrument there. So in this case, let's go and close this one. Let's have an idea how everything starts together without the vocals. So in this case, the bells are the main instrument and the organ and the arps are like secondary. How I'll go and approach this mix? I will just go and start with a Pro Q4 on the arps. Take this one out. the first. Let's go and find now the second place that we want to attenuate. By the way, I am using this technique because I want to overdo it a little bit there to see what frequencies are clashing with the rest of the track. Let's bring this one down again and let's focus only on these three. I'm just going to start like this and we're going to focus a little bit more. Let's open this one on 60B. To 12. And focus only on the arps. Let's go and bring them back a little bit, because we don't want to take the life out of them completely. And here, just a bit less. Also here we can do a bit more. Here, let's bring this one down, up a little bit. Cool, now let's go on the organ. Okay. Now let's focus only on the bells. Okay, I think here maybe we can take that just a little bit here and here. Let's go and bring this one down again and open the Q a lot, because a lot of things are happening at the same frequency range. And by the way, here we have a small problem on this track, that the main instruments that we have here, nothing occupies this high frequency spectrum. You can see that we don't have a lot of information above 3000 Hz. What you can do, but this is not the best option, so let's go here. This is not the ideal way. How I would go and use, I would just go and use a saturator there and then try to boost these frequencies there. But on the other hand, I would just go and talk with the producer. I don't know if this is the final track. I'll just ask him if something was missing, because sometimes it can really happen. It has happened to me a lot of times that when I get the stems, one of those stems got muted or one of those stems wasn't correctly exported And now let's go and work on the vocals. Let's go and start here from the low cut.
Can I be honest?
Because we are working with a male vocal, we can not push like too much, like in comparison with a female vocal. Maybe we can go until like 90. And now we're going to hunt for bad frequencies. The technique that I use is I just go and not push like this right now, but I want it most of the times, as I already mentioned, I don't want to use the EQ when I am soloing, but because I wanted to show you this technique a bit more in depth, we're going to do this.
Can I be honest?
A really narrow cue, but not so much, just a bit. So I can see that this section here, for example, is a bit problematic. Now let's go and find another one.
Can I?
This frequency also, for example, the 983 Hertz, somewhere there, is also a little bit problematic. So let's go and find another one.
Can I be honest? You got me on.
Also here, it's a really, I think that in general, this from 220 until like 322, we have a little bit more problematic there from this vocal. And let's go and take them down with the dynamic EQ always.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest.
Right now it's a bit too much.
Can I be honest?
Let's open.
You got me on a wave. If
Bring
I'm
them
being
back.
honest. You cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share. Nobody close to you. Do it like you do. Can I be honest?
Let's make this one a bit more narrow.
Can I be honest?
And also this one a bit more narrow.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest. You cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share. Nobody
Right
close.
now we have a little bit more control here in these frequencies.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share.
And now here again, let's go and take it down a bit.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share. Nobody close to you. Do it.
And also what I really like about the Pro Q4, to use the dynamic, the spectral, sorry, let's go and make this one spectral.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share. Nobody close to you.
Let's go and have an idea what the spectral does right now.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share. Nobody close to you. Do it like you do. If you're looking for that, I've had.
So as we can see here, we're not overdoing it with the spectral.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest.
And let's have an idea how it is with and without.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest.
When he says if I'm being honest, here we are going to see that a lot of things are attenuated.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest.
And now what I also like to do, you can go and push a bit here the highs.
Can I be honest? You got me on a wave. If I'm being honest. You cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share. Nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you're looking for that, can I be honest? You got me
let's activate also the effects so that it is a bit more pleasant for you to hear. Here also we have the chant, some chops there. Again, the same technique. We don't need this information from the backing, like effect vocal. Also, we can take out a bit here.
Can I be honest? You got me on the way. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share, nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you're looking for that, can I be honest? You got me on the way. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced.
By the way, these chops here, you can go and push a bit here this high frequency spectrum, because we want to fill a bit here the gap that we had from the instrument, so that this is a good way how you can go and use an EQ to fill the gap.
Can I be honest? You got me on the way. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share, nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you look.
The important thing here is to go and keep in mind that the focus is on the vocals.
Can I be honest?
On the main vocals, I mean, right?
Can I be honest?
So that's why you can go and attenuate it just a bit here.
Can I be honest? You got me on the way.
Now let's go on the ad-libs. Here we have some low frequencies that we don't need. Again here. You have always to be a bit careful, because if I overdo it, I'm going to make the mix like really thin, and we don't want that.
Real, yeah.
You can hear right away that these ad-libs have already been EQ'd, because this is how the artist wanted them.
Real, yeah.
And that's what makes the life of engineer much easier, to have an idea how it sounds. We can go and spend much more time here, but let's go and focus on the rest of the track, on the backing. Again, the same thing, because we want this information to have only for the kick and the 808. And now if I go on my master, I'm just going to put the Pro Q4 again, and I got a preset that you can go and download it also for free in the description below. And the preset that I'm talking about is the AWA Res Balance, and have a listen how it works.
Can I be honest? You got me on the way. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share, nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you're looking for that, can I be honest? You got me on the way. If I'm being honest,
it is like magic, right? So you can go and download it for free. Right now it is doing a bit too much. I'm going to bring it down on 0%, and I'm going to mix it in.
Can I be honest? You got me on the way. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share, nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you're looking for that, can I be honest? You got me on the way. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share, nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you're looking for that.
So I believe like at 77% right now, it works pretty well. Let's have a listen also how everything sounds together with and without the EQ.
Can I be honest? You got me on the way. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share, nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you're looking for that, can I be honest? You got me on the way. If I'm being honest, you cannot be replaced. I've had my fair share, nobody close to you. Do it like you do. So if you're looking for that.
So you can also hear by yourself that an EQ can really make a big difference on how you use it. And that's why I believe that knowing the fundamentals is really crucial when you are especially starting out. I hope the video wasn't too boring for you guys, because we had this small loop that was repetitive and all the time. But still, this is how you can go and practice your skills. If you want to learn more about the fundamentals of mixing, you can find a link in the description below with a course which is dedicated only for beginners. Thank you for watching and see you next time.